Hi, my name's Phil.
Alright.
I believe you've been referred here today by your GP. He has some concerns about your current health status. Is that something you'd like to talk about today?
Yeah, alright, yeah.
In terms of today's session, what I was thinking is perhaps we could look at your current lifestyle and current routines. And if it's okay, we can then perhaps move on to perhaps looking at some motivations or reasons for changing or not. And finally, if we have time and if you're agreeable, we'll move on to perhaps set some achievable goals for changing your behaviour in relation to physical activity. Does that sound okay to you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to look through, but didn't really want to come today if I'm honest. Went to see the GP, did a few tests on me, said I need to make some changes, so he kind of like pushed me to come here really.
So you feel a little bit coerced then in the company?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it just it was kind of like, yeah, you need to go to this place, and I suppose I've got two daughters that are always on my back about sort of losing weight and, you know, getting more active or whatever and stuff, but they're young and stuff, so so it's not something I wanted really, if I'm honest, but I'm here anyway, and you know.
Okay, so no one can coerce you into changing, so your GP can't coerce you into change, I won't coerce you into changing your behaviour. It's entirely up to you whether you want to change your behaviour or not, or try and change your health status. But before we even talk about that, talk about changing your behaviour, I just want to establish what your day-to-day routine is. So if you want to describe what a typical day is for you.
Well, I work in town. I am in a busy office. I'm manage this office, so I've got to get in nice and early before they all come in. So I drive into work, so we'll try and get in there about 8 o'clock in the morning before everyone, so I can get set up for the day. And then when the staff come in, any time from 8:30, 9, it's just mad busy. Fielding loads of queries, questions about the IT projects that we're working on. I've got to meet these deadlines. I've got to make sure everyone's doing what they need to do, because like pressure I get from above and stuff like that. So it's pretty full on day. Trying to sort everything out really.
So you sound fairly busy, but you also sound like you're not being very active during the day. Does that sound about right?
It's IT. It's all on the computer, so I've got to be kind of next to the computer all day really. Because that's a lot of the emails coming through that way. A lot of video calls, stuff like that. I've got to make sure I'm available for that really. So I get the coffee break, but apart from that, no, I've got to be at that desk really.
And what about your routine after work then? Do you want to describe that?
Yeah, well, you can finish any time, 5, probably more like 6 or 7 o'clock really, and get home through the traffic and stuff. By the time I get back, it's time to have a quick bite to eat. Maybe like there's a few good films or TV programs I'm into at the moment, so when I get back for them. Sometimes, yeah, a few of my mates will like to go out and have a few beers as well, which helps me relax after a busy day in work. So maybe a couple of times a week when I meet with the lads, maybe watch a bit of footy on TV or down the pub. So that helps to relax a little bit.
So your day sounds fairly inactive. Does that sound about right? Yeah.
I'd say so, yeah, nature of the job, yeah.
And was it always like that?
I suppose that type of job has always been for me, but outside of work, I used to be a lot more active in terms of like sometimes walking into work or whatever. Used to enjoy walking at the weekends and stuff. Me and my now ex-wife used to do a lot of walking in the hills at the weekends and stuff, and used to really enjoy that. But I think as you get older, life gets in the way. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So when I've kind of like gone back out to do those walks recently, either by myself or a couple of mates down the pub go for walks, so they've sort of dragged me out with them. I just didn't enjoy it. It was like quite hard work, short breath on the hills, really tired. Never used to be like that, so it wasn't as enjoyable. So
often when you try and start up a physical activity that you used to do, it can be quite challenging and demotivating when you can't really engaging as much as you used to. But the fact that you've went back and actually tried to increase that physical activity again, increase that walking again, that shows real commitment and dedication. So just let me stop you there and summarise what we've talked about so far. So in terms of your daily routine, you are fairly sedentary in terms of you drive to and from work, you engage in a sort of sedentary office-based job, and after work you engage in, again, sedentary activities. So watching television, going out to the pub, meeting friends. But on the other side you have this desire to actually increase your walking behaviour to that level that you used to. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, sounds about right, yeah.